Okay, well, welcome everybody. Happy Monday. Let's see, Stacia and Shelly. I haven't got to say hi to you yet. And Yvette and Kitty. Oh, we're gonna have a great group today. Welcome everybody to our Monday training, Zoom call training today. I'm so excited to welcome each one of you. And just really briefly, I just want to give you a little update on Elaine is still in Ohio with her brother. He is still in the hospital, and it's still a tough situation. But she's, and I know she appreciates your prayers. But you know, things are happening. He's improving. So, and really quick, another friend of ours, Sandy Thompson, that most of you know. She lost her mother-in-law last night. She was 96 though, and lived by herself until a month ago. So I know she'd appreciate your prayers too. But so anyway, just wanted you to have a little update on that. And I just want to thank you all for coming. And I'm so excited to have was it Thursday, Stacey, that we had an NMD meeting and they rolled out all the new changes. It was so exciting. And Stacey was actually one of the synergy partners who all of 2020 was helping make these changes, suggesting these changes, working out all the bugs. And so who better to explain them all to us? And fortunately, she's one of the kindest and most gracious people in the world. So when I called her on Saturday and asked her about it, immediately she said, yes, bless your heart. Thank you so much. We can't wait to learn from you.
Well, it is my pleasure, guys. Hey, thank you so much for having me on. I'm here to help. This is what we do. We are, I'm in your organization. We're one big team. I'm a sideline, but I'm still part of Elaine's big business. And, I would do anything for Elaine. I would do anything for Brenda. So when we were talking and I said, wait, let me just come on your call and let me help. It wasn't even a question. This is our team, right? And I'm part of it. And we get to do this together. So I'm going to first start by saying, I'm going to talk a little bit about all things digital. Okay. I'm going to talk for like just a couple of minutes about that. Then I'm going to talk about some of the changes and some of the things that are new, that I'm going to ask you guys to take some notes on. And then I'm going to show you a way that I've been tracking and really diving into my organization, into my business, so I can see where people are. So there's a couple of steps to that process, and I'm going to walk you through it. It's really simple, but it's important. So they're simple steps, but they're important. So let me start with all things digital. Actually, before I get started, Brenda, how long do we have? 30 minutes?
30, 40, people stay on as long as you like. 30,
okay.
30, we do 30 to 45 usually.
Okay, perfect. I can wrap this up in 30 to 45.
Come and go.
So first things first, all things digital, which is our new Juice Plus interfaces, right? It's juiceplus.com. You log in as a customer, or you can log in as a team member. Right now, there are so many changes happening in that new juiceplus.com website that I highly recommend that you play around in there and you do some good things in there. But I highly recommend that currently I would just stay in the old virtual office. The old virtual office is working. And there's a lot of system updates and things happening with the new one. And it's going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible. So just stay the course. Just know that these changes are going to come to an end and we're going to have a complete system. And I will tell you, I was in corporate America for 11 years. I was in corporate leadership for 11 years. And within 11 years, we had 3 massive overhauls in our computer systems. 3 times in 11 years, we went through this transition from one system to another, and it was a mess. It was an absolute mess, and we didn't have a backup system to fall back to. So I'm just telling you that because, and I worked for the #1 pharmaceutical company in the world. So I was working with the best of the best. And even at that level, there were still so many hiccups and so many things. So just know these are growing pains, and it's okay. And at the end of it, it's going to be fantastic. And we just have to just kind of get through some of these growing pains. But in the meantime, we are so blessed that we have a system that works for us. And that is our current virtual office. So what I'm going to be sharing with you today is within our current virtual office, and how we're going to find some reports and look through some things. So I just wanted to kind of give you that caveat beforehand. These are growing pains with the new stuff, and we're just going to stay the course. Everything's going to be just fine. So let's talk about some of these new changes. Okay. There's a lot of them. And before I even get started, I can see a bunch of you. Tell me how many people are on this call are partners, are just starting, haven't had any promotions yet. Okay, perfect. How many of you are partner pluses? Okay, perfect. And how many of you are QSC? Awesome. I see you, Riley and Rochelle. Awesome. And how many of you are sales coordinators or higher? Okay, fantastic. Oh my gosh. So you've got a mix of everybody. And I love that because this pertains to everybody. So when I'm talking about partners or partner pluses, I want everybody to listen in because this is for you to learn what to do and how to do it for your team. And that's so, so important. Okay. So when we're talking about the changes that have just been made, the reason they made a lot of these changes is to make it more simple to earn money. Now, they do a beautiful job when it comes to our bonus structure, and they do a beautiful job when it comes to our business structure. But one of the things that they realized were when we're looking at the average person that just says yes to our business, instead of 1,000 points, which is an awkward number, if we make it 900 and the majority of people get a trio, that means 3 orders and they're a brand new partner plus. So the new partner plus goals or points is 900 points instead of 1,000. Okay, so new partner plus points is 900 instead of 1,000. If you express track, you sign up today and within 10 days you hit that goal, okay, you get 900 points. Well, then you get a $100 bonus, and then the following month you start to earn that 5% commission. That's the same. Express track, fast track, that's all the same. The points are different. Okay. So here's what I love about 900 points. It's for the brand new person, but how many people are sitting in your organization right now that are partners? They signed up maybe a few months ago, maybe a year ago, maybe 3 years ago. Okay. And they've been sitting there for a while, and maybe they have a new shipment going out this month. You have to remember that new shipments count towards those points. So let me paint that picture for you. I am a distributor. I signed up in July. I'm a partner. I haven't hit any goals. Well, I have a new shipment going out of a trio and shakes. That's 300 points and 140. That's 440 points. That shipment's going out this month. Well, that's 440 points out of 900 that count towards my promotion. How many people are sitting in your organization that are partners that have orders going out this month that you want to share this information with, that you want to invite them to know what's happening? You want to invite them to learn about some of these changes, because that could be the difference of them sitting at partner and not making monthly residual income, or sitting at partner plus and earning a monthly residual income. Even if it's $30 a month, it's something. Even if it's $30 a month, it's something. So one of my first asks is that you dive into your organization without judgment. You dive into your organization and you look at every partner, anyone that's sitting at partner, and you reach out and you invite them to learn more about the new compensation plan, because 900 points is doable. 900 points is just a few orders. And if your order is reshipping this month, that counts. It counts towards those points. I had 5 people sitting at 500 points. As soon as we learned about that, I looked on Thursday and I had 5 partners in my organization that were sitting at 500 points, that all they needed was like a customer and a half, and they hit their goal. We already had a few do that. It's really that simple. They've made it very easy for us to take the people that we have that haven't grown yet and give them an opportunity to do so. And maybe they don't want to, and that's okay. But we have to, it is our responsibility to make sure they know what's out there for them to take part in. So that's that partner plus part. That's step 1. Then you have step 2. Goal number 2 is your QSC goal, right? It was 4,000 points and a buddy. It was 4,000 points and a buddy. Well, now it's different, and it's different in a few different ways. So let's kind of navigate that together. So the new QSC requirements are 3,600 points. Okay. Instead of 4,000, it's 3,600. And here's what's incredible about that. You don't need a buddy. It's going to help you. You want a buddy, and I'm going to talk about that in a second, but you don't need a buddy. And I want to paint this picture for you. Say you have a customer, you have a team member who loves this product and has no interest in building a team. But we were going to find someone to throw under there just so we had a team member and throw an order under them just so we could check a box. We don't have to check that box anymore. If you want to come in and just be a customer magnet, go for it. There is a place for you, and that place could be QSC. And you could build yourself to a qualified business all by yourself. You don't need help from a team member necessarily if you just want to build your customer base. So that's an amazing new piece to this puzzle, okay? An amazing new piece to this puzzle. Oh my gosh, this piece of hair is driving me crazy. It's just sticking out. What are you doing? I have no control over these curls. It's nuts. So that's an amazing new piece to this puzzle, because I'll tell you, a lot of businesses are built on customers. Not everybody wants to build a team, and they don't have to anymore. But in our organization, up until right now, you had to. We had to add a team member to get to QSC. You don't have to anymore. And I love that that's an option. It's an option. It's not the only way. It's an option. Is everyone tracking with me so far? Does that make sense? Yes, thumbs up if we're good. Okay, perfect. So that is a really big change, guys. And I want you to understand why that change came to fruition, because the company heard us loud and clear, and they're giving us more options for our businesses. They heard that a lot of companies offer promotions without building a team, and we didn't have that option, and now we do. When we ask, our company listens, and I'm part of the asking. And I'm so blessed that I get to be part of it, because I've watched them make so many changes because of what our needs are. And this was one of them. So the other part of QSC is exactly what it was, 3,600 points, but you add a team member. Remember, if you add a team member, right, you are helping yourself get to that goal a lot faster, because that team member, you're getting direct equivalent points towards that 3,600 points. So yes, it is important. I think that if you want someone that doesn't want to build a team, 3,600 points on their own, go for it. But if you have someone who they already have customers that are referring more customers to you, well, then you want to invite them into our mission, right? So you understand that the team member piece, it's a nice part because it kind of cuts their work in half, right? It makes their work a lot more simple. It makes them getting to that goal a lot more simple. But one of the things that we talked about a lot is the power of three, okay? The power of three. So if you think about our business and say I say yes to the business and I hit Partner Plus, and Partner Plus is 900 points, right? So now I get 900 points. I'm thrilled, I express tracked, I'm pumped. And I have 3 friends that want to join my mission. Well, if I get 3 people frontline to me, if I invite 3 people direct to me to join my mission and I help inspire them to get 900 points, I'm a QSC. The power of 3. 3 Partner Pluses gives you 2,700 points. And then when you add the 900 points that you've already gotten, that's 3,600. So there's 3 ways that you can hit QSC. You can do it on your own with no team members, just customers. You can do it old fashioned, where you add 1 team member and together you build, or you can think of the power of 3. If you're a Partner Plus and you already brought in 900 points and you invite 3 people to do the same thing you just did, and all 3 people hit their Partner Plus, well, guess what? You are now a QSC with 3,600 points. Those are the 3 different options of getting to QSC. Does that make sense for everybody? Yep, you're tracking with me. I'm going to stop here because that is, what the majority of people go from Partner Plus to QSC. That is a big piece of what we do and how we build. So before I go into Sales Coordinator, I'd love to know if anyone has any questions.
So the 3,600 points is within the 60-day time period, though.
Correct. So 3,600 points in 60 days for fast track with a $300 bonus. And it's if you want to, in your first 30 days, you can do it in, and you get a $400 bonus.
Hey, Stacey, and there still needs to be 7 total customers, correct?
So the customer rule is no longer there. The customer rule is no longer there. The outside customer thing is actually not a thing anymore. However, there is a max amount of points that one household can have. So you can't have 3,300 points coming from your household. I believe the number is 600. It's 600. I think it's 600 points coming from one household, but it's not, there's not a customer, like it's not a customer count anymore.
Okay, so like, let's say we have a husband and wife and they order the quad. That's 400 points. 400.
So 600. So for the, I'm going to pull up, you know what? I grabbed the wrong notebook. For Partner Plus, you can't have more than 600 points. For QSC, I feel like it's 1,200. Brenda, can you confirm that for me?
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now.
I thought it was 13. Yeah. The only
12 or
thing
13.
if you order a community garden. You don't
Well,
get
that's a whole different story. Yeah.
Yeah, because our girls only have points, so.
Yeah. Isn't it 13 from a household for QSC? I think it's 12 or 13. Yeah. And that hasn't changed. That's the same. So out of 3,600 points, I believe it's 12 or 1,300 points can come from one household. For Partner Plus, it's 600 of 900. So you just can't have, so you can have 600 points from one household, but the other 300 has to come from someone outside of your household. But it doesn't have to be like 4 households. It just has to be whatever is outside of your household. It can be any number of things. It just can't be all coming from you. Does that make sense?
Well, and yeah, 1,300, and it says at least, you have to add at least 5 new preferred customers. Tower Gardens can be included.
Yeah. So it's 5 total customers from in that 3,600 points.
Yeah.
So it's not, and understand that you count as a customer. You're a customer. It's not 5 additional. You are customer 1, husband is customer 2. If you have 3 other people that order outside your household, that's 3, 4, and 5. It's not like you are a customer. You are your own customer. So that counts as 1. But it's not outside. It doesn't have to be 7 households. It just has to be 1,300 or less points coming from your household. And then the rest just has to come from other customer orders. That's it. That's it.
Because it says add at least 5 new customers. Tower Gardens can be included from you and your level 1 team members for a total of 7.
Yeah. So it's just 5 total customers coming from you and a partner. If you have a partner, if you don't have a partner, it's just 5 customers. And again, you are a customer, your husband's a customer, and then anyone else that places orders are customers. It's just 5 total customers. It doesn't have to reach a specific household requirement anymore. Okay. Does that make sense?
And the only other thing I wanted to say when you were talking about partners, that if you're doing a restart, you can still get the $100 bonus. No, not with the if you're a restart, you don't get the 100. You get the $100 bonus. You don't get the express track, right? So you still
right. So if you're a restart, right? So any express track is for when you first start and you hit, Partner Plus in 10 days. You first start and hit QSC in 30 days. That is the express track.
Right.
But for a restart, you have the option to fast track. You can fast track in 30 or 60 days, but no matter what, that express track is just for brand new team members.
And it's a sliding scale. So any
window, any 30 or 60 day window.
So exciting. So excited.
Anybody have any questions about QSC and Partner Plus? No. Okay. Now we're going to sales coordinator. Okay. To reach sales coordinator, structure is the same. You need 2 QSCs and 1 Partner Plus. That's where that power of 3 comes in again. We want to keep thinking power of 3, and we want to duplicate that. Okay? So it's 3 frontline, 2 QSCs, 1 Partner Plus. The total volume across a 6-month window is 10,800. Understand that that volume is going to naturally be there as you grow your business. So that's not something you ever really have to focus on. So I don't want you to worry about that for 2 seconds. That volume is naturally going to grow as you grow your business. Yes, they did increase that total volume because they made it easier to get to QSC. And in order to get to QSC, you need, to get those 2 QSCs, it's 3,600 points. So understand that because they made that more simple for the process, that they made the volume increase kind of relative to that. Sales coordinator really hasn't changed much. The structure is sound. And if you're building a business, it's important that you build that strength in your QSCs and that Partner Plus. But if you continue to think of the power of 3, invite everyone in and ask them to invite 3 people in too. If they're interested in building an organization, if they're interested in building a team, you want to invite them in and tell them about the power of 3. There's a lot of strength in multiplication. Here's something that I speak to my team about all the time. Customers add to your business. Team members multiply your business. Very different things, right? Customers add to your business, but team members multiply your business. So adding customers is absolutely so important because it's going to continuously add to your income and add to your impact. But when you're adding team, you are multiplying what you're doing time and time and time again. And that's the power of 3. That's the power of adding team. And if you can think of it in the power of 3, that's going to really help you hit goals and hit goals differently. And now the other thing I want to tell you, because it seems like we've got a lot of people on here that are sales coordinators or higher, or in that sales coordinator range. Let's talk about a qualified business. So think about a Partner Plus and think about how many points. So a Partner Plus is 900 promotional points. It's 900 total points. But when you divide it by 4, because that's kind of everyone pays in installments, if we just do the math and divide that 900 points by 4, that's like 225 points, installment points, that we are adding to our business for every Partner Plus promoted. Think about that. If you're looking to grow your business and you're looking to grow your income and your impact and your overall pay line because you're going to hit a goal, well, if you add you continuously are impacting and building to those Partner Pluses, every Partner Plus promotion is yielding 225 points to your organization. That's a lot. And think about if you do that a few times a month. That's a lot, right? You do that twice a month, you're adding 500 additional points to your pay line. It's a lot of points. You know, if you're trying to hit QSSC or SSC, you're trying to hit goals and you need to increase your pay line, invite people in. Invite people in and help them get to Partner Plus. There are a few NMDs in the business that I admire like crazy, and a lot of them build their entire business off of Partner Pluses. They built their organization off of adding Partner Pluses, because for every 10 Partner Pluses, one of them hit QSC. For every 5 QSCs, one of them hit Sales Coordinator. Those are statistics that I want to play with. Those are statistics that I want to be a part of, and I want my team to be part of that. So if you're looking to grow, start by inviting people in. And here's verbiage that I use, that I've been using, and it's been working like craziness, So there's 2 things. This is something I'm saying a lot. So if you hear me say it a lot, like throughout the next year, double down is like a word that I'm using a lot, 2 words that I'm using a lot. This year I am like double downing. I don't know if double downing is a combination of words, but I'm going all in on asking for referrals from my customers and by asking people to partner with me. So here's what I mean by that. You have customers, right? We work our butts off, guys, every month to add new customers every single month. We need to work even harder to keep them. And as we are doing really good customer care, we want to ask them if they have people in their life that could benefit from Juice Plus 2. Do you have people in your life that could benefit from this too? Because I would love to help. My goal in 2021 is to make a lot of impact. And I can't do that alone. Are there people in your life that you feel could benefit from this too? It's a very simple way to ask for people to help, because people are willing to help you faster than they're going to help themselves. So here's how that works. I had someone yesterday say, actually, yeah, I jumped on a 3-way call with 2 of her friends. Okay. She's reshipping this month. 2 of her friends want to order a product. So now I asked her for the referral. She's a customer. She gets a quad. She has 2 friends now that want to order a quad. Tell me what my next step was. I said, hey, why don't you become your own partner? Those are my magic words. Why don't you become your own partner? It just makes it so simple. It makes them feel so comfortable, like, oh, I could become my own partner. Like, that's cool. I can do that, right? Let's talk about becoming your own partner. And she said, well, what does that mean? And I said, well, you're getting your product reshipped this month. That means that you're going to get credit and paid on your product. And your 2 team members, your 2 customers, your 2 friends that you just shared with me, that you referred to me, well, they ordered as well. So when I add up the points and I add up the income, here's the math. You just hit your first goal. I haven't even introduced you to the team yet. Congratulations. She was like, yeah, why would I not do that? And I actually have a few more friends that probably would be interested too. That's how simple this can be. Ask for the referral, because we want to make more impact. And then when they send you that referral, then you're going to say, hey, this person's ready to order. Do you want to become your own partner so that you can help these people put in their orders? It just makes sense. If you're going to send them to me, you might as well take them yourself. It's not magic, but do you know why this works? Because I do it. Do you know why this works? Because I have these conversations every single day. I don't just tell you this and then I don't go do it. I am doing this. This is what my team is doing. My team is doing it to an extent that one of my frontline added, because of a referral from Shred, she added a new team member on the 31st of December, and she was halfway to QSC by the end of that day because of all the referrals that she brought in. This chick hit QSC in 15 days and has now 4 new team members. And she's probably going to hit sales coordinator in the next 30 days. That's the fastest. That's like how fast I went. I hit sales coordinator in I think 60 days. And she's going to beat that. And it's not a race, but understand the power of the referral, the power of asking. And now the numbers are so much better. What an opportunity, right? What an opportunity. This is also an opportunity to reach out to your customers. And I sent Brenda some verbiage and she can share it with you, to say there's big changes that happen within our company. Let's talk about becoming a partner. There's things I'd love to talk to you about. I'm signing up a new team member today because of that verbiage that I sent Brenda. And again, why? Why is it magic? No, I just do it on a day-to-day basis. And that's why we're growing like this. Okay. So I'm going to talk about one more promotion for all the people that are sitting at sales coordinator and who are looking to get to QSSC. Get your antennas up. They just made this a lot more simple for you, friends. Guess what? You do not need a new fast track QSC within the last 6 months in order to hit that goal. So I'm going to repeat that. You do not need a fast track QSC frontline in order to hit that goal anymore, where you did before. So, and that was holding a lot of people back, a lot of people back. Here's what you need for QSSC structure. You need to be a sales coordinator. You need to have 3 QSCs, and one of them has to be qualified, has to have a qualified business. And that one qualified business needs to have 2 working team members. And I want to tell you what working team members now means. It used to mean that person brought in 225 points, no longer. That team member needs to bring in 175 points instead. They have dropped what we call commission qualified. Here's why that's fantastic. It's fantastic for people that are going from SC to QSSC or SSC. It's incredible for the people that are going for bigger goals, but it's also incredible because that means all of our partner pluses, all of our partners, it means that the people that are brand new, they're getting paid on a month-to-month basis. It makes it easier for them to get paid every single month. It's gold. The fact that they dropped the commission qualified to 175 means that more people in your organization are going to get paid. That's important. That's the company listening to what we're asking. That's incredible. Okay. Okay, so before I'm going to show you my screen really quick, tell me, does anybody have any other questions? And if you have more specific questions about your business, reach out personally, because I don't want to have to overwhelm everybody here. But I wanted to give you those really big updates. Those are the big rocks. Those are the big things that have changed and that are game changers for what we do on a day-to-day basis. And I hope this has been helpful so far. I'm going to shock your pants off in about 2 seconds with what I'm going to show you in the virtual office. But does anybody have any questions before I go further? No, you seem good. Okay. So helpful. Perfect, Tina. I'm so happy. Okay. So Tina, are you, oh yeah, she's on. I didn't see her face. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I'm actually going to share my husband's virtual office just because that's the one I was in. You log into your virtual office. I can see Aaron's face. So Aaron, you can see my screen? Okay. When you log into the virtual office, I'm going to show you 2 things to do. One of them is going to be for customers. One of them is going to be for team members. Okay. When you, first and foremost, I'm going to show you something about customers. When you click on customer data, I want you then to click on customer search and follow up. Give me a second. It timed out. Sorry. Okay. So customer data, customer search, and follow up. Now, I can't take you through this whole thing because this is recorded and my husband's customers' information is going to be on there, their name, their address. So I'm not comfortable showing that, but I'm going to show you something that's really, really important. Okay. So you're going to go to customer search and follow up, and you're going to just click run report. That's all you're going to do. You're not going to put a name in. You're not going to do anything. You're just going to click run report. Once you do that, all of your customers' information is going to come up, and it's going to say their name, their phone number, and the product they ordered, and their next shipment date. So when you open up that search screen, the top, there's going to be certain things highlighted in blue, like first name, last name, next ship date. Okay. Anything in blue you can click on, it's going to sort it. So I want you to click on next ship date and sort so that you can see the newest people that are going to ship this month. And then it goes all the way down the list. Once that you are done sorting, right above next ship date, there's a little drop down. It kind of looks like this. Do you see where it says web page with the caret? Aaron, I can only see you. Do you see what I'm pointing at right here? Okay. It kind of looks like that. And it says report PDF format. You're going to hit run report. Okay. Where it says PDF format, you're going to hit run report, and you're going to get this beautiful printout that you can print out that has all of your customers that are going to be shipping from the newest to the last. And it's going to have their name, their phone number, and the product that is ordered. I highly recommend you print this out once a month so that you reach out to your customers at least once a month to check in. And with that, you can just check off how they're doing. Write little notes on this. Keep it if you want, but it's so important. And I tell you that this little format, the way that this is printed, it's so easy to see it. And it just makes sense with the information that's on there. It just makes it really clear for you to touch base with everybody. And it gives it to you in this one pretty little format. And I like pretty little things that are organized. So yay for that. Okay, so that's step 1. That's customers. Now we're going to look at team. If you are more new, this is not as much for you. But if you have an organization, well, then this is important that you understand how to do it. You're going to go to My Team Data, and then you're going to click Search My Team. Once you click Search My Team, you're going to select Level All. Okay, my husband's fin is there. I think that's his fin. That's his fin. And then for title, you're going to, instead of all, you're going to click on who you're looking for. So what did we just find out? That to get to Partner Plus, it's a lot more simple. To get to QSC, it's a lot more simple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on partner and I'm going to click run report in to see how many partners does my husband have in his entire organization. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. So I get to see all of his partners in his entire organization. Okay. And now I'm going to show you, remember what I was saying before about the submit report format? This is what you're going to see when you're in your customer. Do you see where my mouse is right now? Printable version. So this is the same thing when you do that customer report. It's going to look the same exact way. I can show you here. So now I hope you understand. Erin, does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. So now these are all the people in my husband's organization that are partners. So now watch the pretty report that's going to pop up. When I click submit report format, it gives me, wait for it. Here it is. So it's this, look what a really nice visual this is, printed out. So now you're going to take all of these people, okay, and you're going to look and see who they are, again, without judgment. So step one is you're going to print out your partner report. Step two is you're going to run a customer genealogy report. So in order to run a customer genealogy report, you're going to go back to home screen, click on team data, click on former reports. Once the former reports come up, you're going to scroll all the way down to number 5, which is your customer genealogy. You select yes. You're going to scroll down and you're going to submit it to yourself. So then, like the email is there, you hit submit. Okay. So why you want to do that is, I'm going to stop screen sharing now. So why you want to do that is so that when you run that genealogy, you're going to look at your list of partners, of partner pluses, anyone that you are looking to say, hey, this is how many points you have in reships. You're going to go through that list. And in the customer genealogy, you're going to look for those people and you're going to look to see if they have anything reshipping this month. Because in your customer genealogy, it'll tell you what's shipping in February. And then you get to see, okay, you know, Chris Kelly has 2 orders reshipping this month. He's at 600 points right now. 1 more order, he's a new partner plus. Jennifer McKenzie has 3 orders reshipping this month, which puts her, I think that put her at like 725 points. So do you see what I'm saying? So you're going to step 1, look for your partners or your partner pluses, whoever you're looking to see who can hit goals with these new promotion qualifications, right? And then step 2 is you're going to run the genealogy and search for those people so you can see who has what shipping. And then you're going to add up those points and you're going to reach out and say, hey, I'm going to love on you if you do a little or a lot. But there's an opportunity right now that you could hit Partner Plus and earn residual income with our company because they just made it easier for you to do that. Is that something you'd be interested to do? Because I'm here to help you. If they say yes, then you're going to lock arms with them and you're going to help them post on social media. You're going to help them do 3-way calls. You're going to do whatever they need to help them feel successful. Because you know what happens? One win, one small win could mean everything to that person. Mm-hmm. That one win to Partner Plus might set a fire under them that could change the game forever. But they're never going to know if we don't reach out. They're never going to know if you don't invite them in and to let them understand what the opportunity is. So it's 1:13. I'm in under my 45-minute time frame. That's a little bit of customer care and how to organize and a lot of what's new and the changes that are happening and how you can implement it. So something I'm really focusing on this year for myself and for my team. I love being inspired. I love being inspired. But inspiration without action falls short. So my goal for you today was to inspire you, but to give you an action plan, was to inspire you, but help you see how you can take this inspiration and create something spectacular within your organization. This is what I love to do. I love to take something that, you know, is where it is and bring it to the next level. And I hope that I was able to help you guys today be inspired, but then give you an action to then take it and run with it. So I hope this was helpful, guys. If you have any questions, certainly unmute and let me know.
Wow.
Thank you, Stacey.
You're welcome.
I haven't been using the virtual office like I could, so I'm looking forward to the replay so I can do the step-by-step. Since you went through it so fast, I was trying to take notes.
Well,
But
I wanted to get through, but I knew it was recorded.
Yeah,
So
and
quick,
that was wonderful.
I'm so happy.
so
Yes.
question for you, Stacey. We have a partner that we're trying to put to Partner Plus. The thing that we want to be able to see is the other night we were trying to look into the easiest way to be able to find her most recent customers. So how do we get to that? So that, I mean, because
And what they
you know, and what they ordered. So how do we get to that point where we can see her customers and her customer orders so that we can help her to figure out how much more she needs? Because it's kind of like hard to get into that far, it seems like, you know. So
It's really, there's ways to do it that are more confusing, but I'm going to keep it very simple for you. The customer genealogy. You're going to run your customer genealogy report. And when you run it from the virtual office, you get your entire organization. So like Brenda and our reports are like 90 pages, right? It's like 100 pages. So you're going to run your customer genealogy report. And so the first page of a customer genealogy report is a legend. So it's going to say like C3 is a trio capsules. S4 is a trio gummies. C1 is a 2-blend capsule. So you want to print that legend out and keep that separate. So when you're looking at her orders in the customer genealogy, you're going to be able to take that code on the right-hand side and match it up to a product. And then it's also going to give you next shipment dates. So really run a customer genealogy report and you'll be able to see everything she has going on.
thank you for that. Now is PC Tower Garden?
PC is preferred customer.
Okay.
Mhm.
So what would a Tower Garden fall under?
It's going to say T.
It's just going to say T.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for that information.
You're welcome very much.
Wow, Stacey, you knocked it out of the park, as I knew you would. Wasn't that exciting, everybody?
Yes, thank you.
Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you really, as John Maxwell said, put the cookies on the lower shelf.
Oh, I'm so happy.
And we're all about cookies. So thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you. I knew it would be awesome, but you even kicked out the park. And the cool thing is it's recorded. So we're going to be able, like Dale was saying, we're going to both go back and you know, we can do it together. I'm here to help you in any way I can. But Stacey, thank you so much. It is exciting. And just imagine if we can get all these partners to Partner Plus alone. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, so cool.
I have one more question.
Yes.
So to get a qualified business, did that change or do you still need, say, 24 trios?
It's 1,800 points and it's, yep, it's about 24 trios. Yeah, that stays the same. You can certainly, like I said, if you're a QSC and you're not building a team, you can certainly do that on your own. But if you have a team, if you have any partners or partner pluses, that's all going to help build to that number. So yeah.
And the cool thing when she was talking about that being customer qualified, actually, this is the second time they've lowered it because it was $250. It went to 225 in January last year, and now it's 175.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, 175, which is it's unreal. So
yeah, they just want more people to earn more money every month, and that's the best thing.
Which is all we want too. Well, it's not all we want, but it's a major part of what we want.
It's a good thing.
More, it's like, I love that one quote that says, I want to make more money because it's more happiness. Okay. Thank you. And thanks everybody for being on. Man, you made this so much fun. And Stacey, you're amazing. We owe you big. I owe you big.
Thank you. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Hugs to you.
Yeah.
Love y'all.
Thank you, Stacey.
Thank you.
very
Thanks
much.
so much. Great call.
Thank
Great
you.
call.
Happy.
Sure was.
Brenda, you want to stop recording?
I'm stopping.